Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to God of War Ascension. Last time we managed to go throughout the city, or the village of Kira after meeting our boy Orkos, and we kept going around until we made it past a broken watermill, it looked like, until we made it to those doors. And now we're going to be continuing on the adventure for a little while and see what else this area has in store for us. Now, this is post-commentary. I guess I didn't record footage for this. Happens sometimes. So we're doing this below post. So the Fire of Ares is the first of the 4 elementals that we'll be getting, and we can upgrade them over time. I'm actually not going to. I don't really care about the special moves until a little later. And I think I was just trying to count like what else we might have. I was like, well, there's clearly 4 D-pads. What are these last 2? I have no idea. And then I was kind of just like curious about it. But we'll answer those questions later because we'll get them later. Obviously. Oh, man. So it's time to sidle along this ridge. And we're going to continue going through the little broken pathway. There's nothing over here. Some more parasitic bugs. They disgust me. Not really, actually. They did when I was playing the game, but like, you know, after staring at them for a little while, they weren't really all that gross. Here's a hive. We're gonna break them so they don't keep spawning. And ooh, piece of candy right here. Perfect. Just what I wanted. A big old red boost and another thing. A message from the villager of Kira. We were the guardians of Delphi's sacred path, and now we are nothing but dust. That's sad. Jenny said we're just dust in the wind. Oh, that was a good episode of Jimmy Neutron. If anyone hasn't seen that one. Alrighty, so we're going to make it across here, or not. Never mind. Oh, hellhounds and bats, just my 2 favorite types of enemies. Small, quick, agile, and homing attackers. Phenomenal. Mace will make quick work of y'all, do not worry. Well, I will worry, I don't actually like the mace all too much. It's slow, it does a lot of damage though, so it's not like the worst thing ever, but I would rather just kind of mix up with my hidden blades. And I like grabbing stuff anyway, and it's like you can't really counter very well with mace. It's a little too slow. But get used to this area. We're going to be coming back here a little later. So like if you miss something, no worries. You'll have a second chance to come through the village here. That's not for a little while. And you know, honestly, now that I've played through this game once, I think I probably should have used the rage moves a little more. I feel like I didn't give them enough credit. Sure, they're kind of useless, but I don't know, man. Some of them, I could see them being kind of useful, especially like some of these like groups of enemies that you'll be facing and stuff. Oh, gross. Love it. I could totally see like the rage moves being kind of useful. So there goes the last bat, or at least one of the last bats. Now we get to destroy this pillar so that we can continue going forward. Obviously that is the correct area to be going through these griffins or sphinxes or whatever those are. And I have 5,000 orbs, which means I can now upgrade my Blades of Chaos. Which means now I have a new triangle move, Spirit of Hercules, which is a different triangle move than the one you get for having a full rage bar. So keep that in mind. But we also have the Olympic Ascension, which is fantastic. It allows you to launch people up in the air. Yeah, so like Spirit of Hercules right now, you see what I'm saying? Like you can't really do it. You have to be in rage mode to do it. And then the Olympic Ascension, which is what we're about to pull off. Yeah, as you can see, like you can't just. I'm trying to hit triangle. You have to be in rage mode, which is kind of stupid. It's like one of the basic attacks that Kratos uses just normally. But in this little house, we have some more red orbs, but another Gorgon's Eye. Yeah, I don't know why it's off. It should have been a Phoenix filter, Phoenix feather instead, so that I could build up magic around the same time. But that's really not that big a deal. It truly isn't. But yeah, like I was saying, holding triangle does the Olympian Ascension, and then you can attack people in the air a lot easier. It's pretty good. And I was like, well, that's the right way to go, so we're not going to go that way. It is not the right way to go. It's not the right way to go at all. Pardon me. And we're going to climb up here, and climbing up here tricks us into a new battle. Gross. With a Lamia, or Gorgon, whatever you want to call it. So this attack right here can stone you, will petrify you, and if you're petrified, as you can see on their little tail, they have like a morning star head. If they were to attack you, doesn't have to be with their tail, but if they attack you, they could break you while you're petrified, and that's an instant kill. Now you can break out of the stoning, but they could still murder you really quickly, especially if you're like surrounded by a bunch of enemies. Keep that in mind. So their stun can also petrify any enemies, so if you happen to be fighting a few enemies while fighting Lamias or Gorgons, and you stun grab them, they can petrify multiple enemies. I never really pulled it off, because they were kicking my ass. But yeah, that could have been really useful later, had I remembered that. So yeah, and then their kill grab is the minigame. So you have to stab them repeatedly. They'll shoot you with their laser beam, you just you keep stabbing them. And then eventually go into phase 2, where you pimp smack the bitch up and dodge their claw attacks. And then you get to do the cathartic method of murdering by splitting them down the middle and throwing them aside. And doing so gives you magic. So their minigames give you magic. These broken boxes right here, we actually can't do anything about them right now. Like I said, we'll be coming back through here later. So keep those in mind. And I guess that's the right way to go. So we're going to go this way. Because obviously this is the wrong way to go. Because there's another broken chest here and that looks suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Well, anyway, we're going to keep on trucking. Oh, that's concerning. But look at the goodies. 2 white chests and 2 red chests. So that's right up my alley. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wait here until that sphere of death, cylinder of doom, goes around me, passes me, so that I can just casually walk behind it. We have to break this wooden door. You know, I wouldn't want it to crush me in the middle. It's the bad animation. So pulling these levers seems to trigger a mechanism to stop the cylinder in its place, it looks like. But not for long. So it looks like we have to do this in a timed manner, and I'm guessing this is the first one. And it opens up these 3, so that means I get to climb up them. And if I was smart, I probably would have gone after that one. Okay, perfect. So I actually did it a little differently, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. We should still have enough time to open up the last one. Let it go. And then we're going to race all the way to the end. It's going to hit that second wall. You can hear it. We have just enough time, because by the time it hits that third wall, we should be able to make it across. And with this, we get a bunch of red orbs. But most importantly, we get ourselves another Phoenix Feather, as well as another Gorgon's Eye. And the Gorgon's Eye, collecting 5 of them, increases our health bar. Yay! More health. That means I won't die immediately. And that's a good thing. And then pulling this, I guess, opens everything up. And it's like, oh, well, now you can head out of here. I'm just like, okay. Whatever you want. You can't really do anything about that. So don't even bother jumping on these walls. There's really nothing up there. But we made it. We solved the hidden little puzzle here. We collected our goodies, and now we're going to keep on trucking. So that's pretty... Oh, whoa. That was a weird little glitch there. Alright, well. Doesn't seem like the rest of my footage is corrupted, so I guess I don't really care that much. But we are about to enter one of my favorite parts in this game. Actually, we're going to be taking care of it in the next video, but we are heading towards there. Can you climb up here, Kratos? Oh, God. God damn it. Kratos. Oh, fuck. Dude, it can't be that hard to climb up here. Jesus. Just climb, man. Just climb. Going towards this door, or not. Never mind. Going towards... What am I doing? Oh my god. What was past me talking about? Was I trying to figure something out with the dodging? I don't remember what I was... Probably talking about like how you go faster rolling or something. Well, anyway, we're going to kick open this door. And I thought that was going to be a cinematic there for a second. I was like, that's really cinematic. The way you just stop, start to zoom in slowly. Camera work in this game is incredible. That's another sling. Fuck those slings. Oh! Well, that enemy tried to attack me, which means now I gotta check this area out. Clearly that means there's a secret hidden area. Mostly probably filled of small little bugs that I need to destroy. Ooh, another chest. Interesting. And thing. Of all the prophecies I have seen, the one haunts my dreams. Then that thing, the full truth, the nightmare yet remains hidden, Aletheia. I don't speak gibberish, game. You'll have to explain it to me with Legos and crayons. That way I understand completely. Another broken chest. Ooh. Yeah, hey. And then the cistern. Welcome to the cistern, guys. One of the more memorable areas in the game, I feel like. We'll come back here quite a bit, too. So there are two hives here, spawning these lovely little bombs for us to keep chucking. Keep trucking, keep burning, whatever. And as you can see, these bugs, they are fire-based. They have, like, little fire elementals. There are other elements in this game that we will be taking care of. But that doesn't mean anything. Like, if you fight an ice-based, like, enemy, for instance, if you use fire on them, you don't do more damage than you would using any other element. There is no super effective attacks in this game. So, like, fire doesn't beat ice doesn't beat lightning, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't... None of that matters. None of that matters. They're just elements. And I'm not sure if that's, like, for like the multiplayer aspect of this game, because you had like different elements that you can align yourself with in the multiplayer, and they wanted to make it look a little more balanced. I don't know, but they didn't put a super effective thing towards the elements, so you can stick to one element throughout the entire game if you really want to, and like get a similar experience every time. So going to the right sounds like the right way to go, so let's go left and pick up 2 treasure chests and a Gorgon's Eye. They're giving me way too many of these Gorgon's Eyes. I feel like I'm missing the Phoenix Feathers. I mean, like, I feel like I'm just not finding them. They keep... But I think that's just the game design. I think they're just doing it on purpose. Like, here's another Gorgon's Eye. Like, are you trying to tell me something, game? That I need the health? First of all, fuck you. Second of all, you're right. Doesn't make it not hurt anymore. Doesn't make it any less more painful. I don't understand why the game is telling me to do that. Maybe it's to tell me that I gotta have a grapple thing, but I know this is a side section, but it's more like, why'd you show it to me? You didn't have to do that, game. You could have just had me start sliding. You designed it so that I could see the green before, so that doesn't make any sense to me. It's a weird pace breaking thing. Well, anyway, we're gonna keep climbing on up here. Almost over yonder. Little more. There we go. Little up. And perfect, perfect. Now we get to walk up this, might I say, beautiful, beautiful little aqueduct we got over here. Like, look at all the waterfalls. Look at the oh, it's so cute. Like, it's such a nice little area. Look at the statue face. That's fucking gorgeous.
Take the ice of Poseidon, and you will find your path.
Okay. So the Ice of Poseidon, probably the one I was using the most throughout the game because I didn't understand the mechanics of this game. So the Ice of Poseidon not only allows you to freeze enemies, but breaking those frozen enemies allows you to get red orbs, or rather more red orbs. So freezing enemies yields large red orbs. You kind of, I mean, I guess, yeah, sure, you can get a lot of red orbs with the ice, but you can also get a lot of red orbs just by killing the enemies and like keeping like a really good combo going, which I don't think I talked about in the actual playthrough because I didn't know about it at the time. I did talk about it in the review, but if you have a high combo, like as you can see right there, it says Vicious +2. That's a red orb, like +2 red orbs. So like when that combo ends, +4 red orbs, you get +4 red orbs. You get those little red orbs coming through. So the game really, the game gives you prizes for just being really good at it. And just by like getting a high combo means that you get your red orbs. But what I failed to realize is like freezing the enemies actually is kind of tough. Like it is kind of a harder thing to do. The best way to freeze enemies is to use the magic, which you don't really get until you upgrade the ice a little more anyway. Like it's probably the best way to get red orbs. And you're going to be getting the red orbs the same with any other element. So you might as well get another benefit on top of the red orbs that you're going to be getting for killing enemies regardless. So, like when I was playing the game and after doing like a little research somewhere down like 2/3 into the game, I realized that the ice power isn't as good as I was hoping it would be. Simply because you get red orbs just by playing the game normally. And the big bunches of large red orbs you get isn't as easy as you get because a lot of the moves that you would use the ice power for, like your combo enders, sequence ending moves, they don't really tend to freeze your enemies as often as you might think. So we're going to turn left here before going straight towards to the area that we're supposed to be going. Oh, hey, no, never mind. I guess this is the right way. And then this gives you another Gorgon's Eye. But yeah, there's going to be like other elements that have different benefits. So like how the fire gives you soul orbs and the soul orbs, the yellow orbs give you a rage meter boost. There's one that like gives you magic or health, and like having one of those two is a lot more. It's a better outcome than just straight up getting red orbs, because not only are you already getting the red orbs, but you have a chance to stay alive longer by having more magic or by having more health or by having more access to your rage moves. You know what I mean? Like it's better to use the other moves. Like the one that I was hoping to be the best one actually turned out to be one of the worst ones, just because it wasn't as good. And it's probably the one with the best magic because of its freezing ability, but like in terms of like the passive abilities, I think every other element's better. This, by the way, is fucking gorgeous. Look at these mountains, dude. Holy shit. This is beautiful. Don't ask me how the python is moving. I have no idea. Also, I don't think I'm supposed to be on top of the python. But here we are. Right at the trial of the pythons, it looks like. And connecting one python to this tower seems to initiate an electrical charge of some kind, which then seems to do a thing. But we'll be taking care of that in the next video. We go on towards the Trial of Pythons. See y'all then. Goodbye.